We are live from the Dakota Ice Arena in Prior Lake, Minnesota. Minnesota State High School hockey action. We have the visitors from Shakopee. This is their JV team. They are the Sabers. Facing off against the home team, the Prior Lake Lakers. First up, line for the Sabers. So we have at center, number 7, sophomore, Cole Davis. Radke with a shot that gets tipped up and goes high. Rebound by the left wing, number 23, sophomore Will O'Neill. And at the right wing, we have a 14, number 14, a junior, Cody Sawyer. Back on defense, starting out for the Sabers, number 13, a junior, Evan Radke with the puck shot. Low and hard. That goes into the corner, and his D partner, junior, number 15, Fletcher Reinhardt. So that is the starting 5 here for the Sabers. Puck loose out front, deflected away by the Lakers goalie. Next lineup for the Sabers, we got junior number 17, Dylan Schmitz. This line is centered by sophomore number 6, Colton Krizak. Also up front, junior number 32, Gavin Carlson. Nice pass by Schmitz to get Krizak into the zone. Krizak knifes his way in. Backhand shot, score. What a goal by Colton Krizak. Krizak puts the Sabres up 1-0. With 13:24 remaining here in the first. Nice feed by Schmitz to spring him through the neutral zone. And Sabres now lead 1-0. Coach will keep those same 5 out there. So it's Krizak, Carlson, and Schmitz up front. And the D pair is a pair of juniors, number 18, Harris Gaston, and number 16, Jackson Tolanen. It is Tolanen, who wheels from behind his own net, finds Carlson. Tolanen follows. His centering pass gets deflected, comes out to the point where Krizak is there to meet it, and he flips it into the corner, where Carlson picks it up, gets it back to Schmitz. Schmitz takes a whack at it, comes out to Gaston. Gaston will shoot low and hard. And the Lakers break the puck out. But that's dislodged by Schmitz. Schmitz chases it into the corner. Reverses directions to Gaston. Gaston ahead for Krizak. Now Carlson picks it up with speed into the zone. Carlson will shoot. And that is held. So the Sabres will get a whistle and an offensive zone draw. And get a chance to see their next lineup. Next lineup for the Sabres will be centered by number 5, a sophomore, Carter Nelson. To his right, the big junior, number 29, Nathan Heilman. And to his left, sophomore, number 2, Jackson Hurst. Back on D now is number 15, Fletcher Reinhardt. And his D partner right now is number 39, Max Dornbruss. Nelson picks up the puck behind the net, gets sandwiched, leaves it. Shot in on our netminder. He's number 1, Logan Avery, the sophomore. The feed ahead to Heilman. Heilman into the zone here. He'll shoot. Got shrugged off. The puck pops right in the air, and the Lakers clear the zone. It's Heilman giving chase. Little drop pass. Dipsy-do. Loose puck in front. Scooped up by Radke. Puts it into the corner. Wraparound pass. Finds a Lakers stick. Lakers are working the puck from outside. That shot goes high and over. Loose pass. Loose pass picked up by Radke. He passes it across ice. Finds Hurst. Hurst pass to the neutral zone. Gets intercepted. Radke will chase this one into the corner. He'll scoot it cross ice to Reinhardt. Reinhardt's pass misses all targets, and so that'll be an icing on the Sabres. They'll have a defensive zone draw. Now it's the Davis, O'Neal, Sawyer line up front with Gaston and Tolanen back on D. Sabers look like they're running 5 defensemen right now, as number 12, the sophomore Ethan Hensley, got banged up in the last game. Now it's O'Neal. Gains the blue line. Pass intercepted at center ice. Saber forecheck goes to work. Pass comes loose to Gaston. Gaston tries to work it up the wall, but Lakers enter the zone. Now here comes Sawyer. He's got O'Neal with him. Sawyer will shoot. Rebound in front for Davis. Davis backhand shot. Loose puck in front. Actually, that was Tolanen. No, sorry, Gaston, not Davis, trying to scoop up that rebound. Sabres have to hold as they're in an offside position. O'Neal gains the zone, and he'll shoot through traffic. Comes loose and does come out to the neutral zone. Radke moves it over to Dornbos. Dornbos looks up ice, moves it over to Radke. Radke, along the boards pass to O'Neal. Now it comes to Radke. Radke slides it over to O'Neal. O'Neal, trapped up against the boards, moves it to center ice, intercepted by the Lakers. They'll enter the zone. Dornbos gets a look at it. Avery deflects that one into the corner. Now it's a loose puck out front. Block shot by Dornbos. Davis from behind his own net could use some help. It's getting pinched. We'll wrap it around the boards where O'Neal will pick it up at the half wall, looks up ice, lofts it, and Carlson will feed it ahead to Radke as he goes into the zone. Now it's Krisak with the game's first goal, battling in the corner with Carlson. Krisak gets it back. Krisak looks for options, gets the stick lift, and the Lakers will transition out of the zone. They put the puck in deep. Reinhardt gets to it first. Reinhardt accelerates up ice. It gets the puck lost, and that comes to center ice where Krisak meets his man, and that rolls in on Avery, and he'll just cover. So 8:45 remaining here in the first period. Sabres lead by a goal. Next 5 up for the Sabres. There'll be Nelson, Heilman, who does pick up the puck, and to the outside is Yzerman, number 38. He's a sophomore, and happy birthday, Trevor Yzerman. Heilman battling for it, puts another shot on net. Yzerman feeds it out front. Heilman backhand shot. Yzerman looking for options. And they wrap it around the boards. We'll try to escape out the near side. Tough sledding when you got Nathan Heilman in front of them. Lakers wrap it around the boards. That's going to get caught up in all of the dust in front of the benches. Cross-ice pass. Nice cross-ice pass by Tolan and finds his target of Yzerman. Yzerman puts on the brakes, tries to put on a move, gets stood up. Nelson quickly over to help. Loose puck in front. Nelson had a whack at it. Heilman had a whack at it. Intercepted. Reinhardt gets his head up, looks around, looks at his options, makes a move towards the net. Leaves it out front for Heilman. That puck gets stopped at the crease. Yzerman gets it down to Reinhardt. Now it's O'Neal and Radke back, and they'll shoot from far out. Avery deflects that one. Now Radke picks up speed. Heads his way into the zone. It's Sawyer and Radke into the zone. Sawyer in the corner. Wraps it around the boards where O'Neal picks it up. It's O'Neal, Davis, and Sawyer out now. O'Neal from behind the net. Thought about the wraparound, but instead moves it out to Reinhardt at the point. Reinhardt shot through traffic. Nice job by Cody Sawyer to screen the goalie. Radke steps in. Now the Lakers escape in a 2-on-1. Reinhardt last man back, and they'll shoot. And it goes off the pads and up into the netting. Nice save by Logan Avery. 6:47 remaining here in the first. And the Sabres will change up all 5. So it's Krisak, Carlson, Schmitz line with Tolan and Gaston back on D. Krisak on the draw. Lakers control out to the point. They'll knife their way through. Bodied off the puck by Krisak. Gets feathered ahead by Tolan trying to break Schmitz. Now the Lakers in transition have a 2-on-1. Gaston, last man back, slides, blocks the puck, picks it up himself. Loose puck in front, stick lift by Schmitz. Puck comes out to center ice. Lakers regroup. Schmitz breaks it up and puts a shot on net. Good persistence by Dylan Schmitz to force an offensive zone draw. And coach will keep all 5 of these Sabres skaters out for this next shift. Nope, they will not. They're going to change it up, and they're going to grab all 5 new ones. So we've got the line I affectionately call cheat code out now. It's Davis, Sawyer, O'Neill, Radke, and Reinhart. Davis on the draw. Sabre forecheck going to work. O'Neill challenges an outlet pass. Radke intercepts it at center ice. Gets it to Davis. Davis into the zone. Reads it for Sawyer. Sawyer shot through traffic. Goes wide and comes out to Davis. Davis with a shot. Puts it off the goalie's mask. Radke holds the puck in the zone. And now it comes out to center ice. Sabres will have to regroup. Reinhart spins it back around. Moves it over to Radke. Radke passed through traffic to Davis. Intercepted. Now comes ahead for Reinhart. Puck goes into the zone. Well, Reinhart says hello to the boys in the home bench, and Lakers are offsides, and so we will have a neutral zone draw just outside the Sabres zone. Next up is Nelson, Heilman, Hurst, Tolanen, and Gaston. Nelson wins the draw to himself, powers it ahead. Lakers put the puck into the zone, right onto the tape of Tolanen. Tolanen moves it cross ice for Gaston. Gaston with stretch pass, gets it to Heilman. Heilman shovels the puck in deep. Nelson will get there first, but it comes back to Heilman. Heilman makes a move towards the net. It gets intercepted. That long stick, picks it up again. Inside out shot for Heilman. Goes into the corner. And Nelson puts a body on a Laker. Now Hurst puts a body on a Laker. Heilman feeds it back. Nelson in front. Shot. Save. Nelson with a nice clean look at the net there. Almost put it Sabres up 2-0 here with 4:45 remaining here in the first. But we sit here with Colton Krisak's goal in the first 2 minutes of the game as the lone scorer so far. Krisak now to take the draw. He's got Carlson, then Schmitz with him, as Dornbos and Reinhart back on D. Krisak wins the draw to Carlson. Carlson puts the puck back around the boards. Krisak chases, reverses directions, gets pinned up against the wall. Schmitz quickly there to help. Stretch pass in deep. Dornbos to it first. Dornbos shovels it ahead for Schmitz. Schmitz in the corner. Now Reinhart there to help. Schmitz and Reinhart in the corner. And not too surprised, Sabres come out with it. Reinhart from behind the net. Wraps it around the boards. Tries to feed it ahead for Schmitz. And he leaves it there for Carlson. Carlson taps it ahead for Schmitz, but that misses all targets. And we get a icing on the Sabres. Nice thought there, boys, but that will bring the face-off down there. Next line up for the Sabres, it is Davis, Sawyer, and O'Neill. Radke and Reinhart complete the fivesome. Reinhart wraps it around the boards for O'Neill. O'Neill flips it ahead for Davis. Davis, cross-ice pass to Radke. Radke flips it ahead off the boards. Puck into the zone where Sawyer picks it up. Sawyer will shoot and score. Sawyer slipped it right underneath the blocker, far side. And so that'll be Sawyer from Radke. And if they count it, the stretch pass across the ice, I think, came from O'Neill. So 3:43 remaining in the second. Sabers lead 2-0. Sabers win the draw back to Reinhardt. Reinhardt spins away, moves it over to Radke. Radke lays it off the boards. Sawyer and Davis battling at center ice for the puck. Puck goes into the zone. Stays in the zone. Sabers don't have to check up. Sawyer holds it into the zone. Nice job by the Sabers of holding the puck in the zone. They got O'Neill out front, and he tried to go forehand, backhand. That just goes wide. Now comes out to Reinhardt. Reinhardt quickly over to Radke. Radke will roll the puck down behind the net where Davis and O'Neill battle for it. Davis got a one man against the whole Lakers lineup right here. Cole Davis fighting for the puck behind the net. Pass intercepted by Radke. On the stick of Radke. Radke looks for options. Shoots it low and hard. Leaves it out front. That one just dribbles wide. Comes back around. Reinhardt picks it up. Takes it down below the red line. Reinhardt feeds it out front for Sawyer, who's parked out front in the paint. He moves it out to the point where Davis is waiting for it, but that hops his stick. Sabers will have to check up. It moves across ice for Radke. Radke taps it ahead onto the tape of Sawyer. Sawyer shoots from far out. Sabers are looking for a change, and they get it with 2:22 remaining here and a 2-goal lead. Now it's Nelson, Heilman, Iserman, Tolanen, and Gaston. Out to the point. Iserman tries to reverse directions, but nobody home for that pass. Iserman gloves it, and it's touched by a Laker first, so it's not a hand pass. It is Heilman who'll shoot, rebound off the back wall, and it squirts in. So Heilman's big shot from the point got deflected, bounced off of a hot board on the back, and Nelson of the Carter variety was there to pick up and scoop up that rebound and poke it in. So Carter Nelson gets the goal for Shakopee and moves them up 3-0 with 2:02 remaining here in this first period. Next group up for the Sabers. So now all three lines for the Sabers have scored. It's great to see. Here's Gaston. Gets it over to Tolanen. Tolanen gets to the red line and gets it into the zone for Krisak. Krisak making his way towards the net. Gets turned back around. Stood up at the line but held in. Nice stick work there by Colton Krisak. Gavin Carlson chases after it. Lakers pick up speed. Blue line, red line, blue line. Now Krisak intercepts into the zone. Battling at center ice. Gets deflected into the Lakers defensive zone. They'll wrap around, try the far side. But Krisak is there to knock it back in deep where Carlson will chase after it. Lakers try to get a cross-ice pass that misses all targets, but it does squirt out of the zone. Carlson there to battle for it. Now Carlson on the puck, gets into the zone cleanly, tips it ahead for Schmitz. Schmitz will chase after it behind the net. Krisak swats the puck into the zone. Now the Lakers transition through center ice. Puck comes loose onto the stick of Dornbos. Dornbos wraps it around the boards for Radke, picks it up, or actually maybe he doesn't quite pick it up. Now he retreats behind his own net, lays one off the boards for Schmitz. Schmitz will spin it back up ice, gets his stick lifted. Lakers take over. Now puck behind the net, into the corner, goes Radke. Now Davis puts a body on it, frees up Dornbos to clear that puck to the top of the zone, but not out, where Sawyer was there to battle for it. Now Davis and Radke battling. They do finally work it up to Sawyer, and he escapes, comes to center ice, but Lakers are offsides with half a second left. So half a second left here in this period. They will drop the puck. Davis will take the draw. And nobody touched the puck. So, all right. So that's the end of the first period. Lakers lead 3-0. First period goals from Kresak, Sawyer, and Nelson. We'll be back after the first intermission to bring you the second period. All right, Sabres retake the ice for the second period. First period recap. We'll zoom in on the scoreboard for you here. Sabres do lead 3-0, shots on goal were 13 for the Sabres and 4 saves by the netminder number 1, Logan Avery. Lakers also rejoin the ice. We'll drop the puck shortly. First period goals by Krisak, Sawyer, and Nelson. So each of these JV lines getting in on the scoring action. All right, Sabres will start out with the Davis, Sawyer, O'Neill line up front with Radke and Reinhart back on D. And Avery heads over to the crease. Davis to take the draw. Lakers win the draw into their own zone. They'll start from behind their own net. Sawyer pressuring. Nice job by O'Neill to intercept that pass at the half wall. Sawyer picks it up, moves it out to the point for Radke. Radke shot to traffic, gets deflected by O'Neill on the way in. Now scrum for the puck behind the net. Davis scoots away with it, and he'll move it to O'Neill. That pass gets intercepted, but knocked back around. Davis and O'Neill doing a lot of work behind the red line. Shot in on the Lakers, and we get a whistle. Sabres put a shot on net, goes wide into the corner. Schmitz picks it up, moves it cross ice for Tolinen. Tolinen from the top of the point, rebound in front. Carlson takes a whack at it. Now Schmitz picks it up, spins it back down ice, gets it out to Gaston at the point. Gaston backhands it down low for Schmitz. Nice pinch there by Gaston to hold the puck in. Carlson comes over from the far side, lays down some body. Now Carlson toe drags his way through traffic. Will take a whack at trying to put one on net, but that gets blocked on its way in. Tolan picks it up at center ice. Puts it down low. Saber forecheck back to work. All 3 Sabres get down below the red line. I don't think that's exactly how they drew up the forecheck, but Lakers escape. Transition through center ice. Puck scoots loose. Schmitz picks it up in the corner. Moves it up to the top. That shot glances off, comes back out to center ice, all the way down into the Lakers zone. Comes out to center ice where Tolinen picks it up, and he'll loft it back in. Sabres getting two bodies changed, so they're in the middle of a change. Krisak, left over from the last shift, down low to keep the puck in while Hurst comes back onto the ice. And now it's Reinhart from the blue line, feeds it ahead, gets it through to Heilman. It's Hurst, Nelson, and Heilman out now up front for the Sabres. Heilman from behind the net tries to feed it out front, just hops the stick of Nelson. And they wheel it down, and we do get icing because that pass got lofted from before the red line. So we've got 12:33 remaining here in this second period. Sabres have the Davis, Sawyer, O'Neill line back out. Davis to take the draw. Here's Radke on the puck. Cross-ice pass. Gets intercepted by the Lakers. Spun back around behind the net. They'll pick up speed and drive to the center ice. Lakers dump it in deep. Reinhart will get to it first. Scoop it up from behind the net. Avoids one Laker. Feeds it ahead for Davis. He collects it with speed. Moves ahead for Sawyer. Sawyer turns on the Jets and he shoots low and hard. That goes just wide. Comes out to the point where Reinhart puts it back down but finds the Lakers stick. Now the Lakers in transition. They'll shoot high and wide. Reinhart picks it up, gets it ahead to Sawyer. Sawyer tries to move it to Davis, but Davis was trying to stay on side. Now it comes to Davis. Davis moves it to O'Neal. O'Neal out to the point for Radke. Radke walks the line, shot through traffic, blocked into the corner. Sawyer bodies the puck off, blocks the puck off the back of the net. And we got a whistle as a Laker lost an edge and fell into the net. And the net came off, so Sabres will have an offensive zone draw. Oh, they're going to say that it was the Sabres who pushed the Laker into the net to knock it out. So it's outside the zone draw. So Krisak will take the draw with Schmitz to his left and Carlson to his right. Tolinen and Gaston back on D. Tolinen battling for it, gets it ahead to Krisak, but that hops his stick. Lakers lose an edge, and can the Sabres capitalize here? They do. Gain the zone. Comes out to Gaston. Nope, Krisak picks it up. Krisak is shot from out, deflected wide by the goalie. Harris Gaston getting pinned up against the board, takes a look out at the fans, gives a little wink. Now the Sabres in transition, or the Lakers in transition. Sabres nip that one in the bud. Picked up by Gaston. Gaston bodies his man off the puck, puts it ahead for Krisak. Now it comes back down low where Tolinen will pick it up. Tolinen reverses directions, gets it ahead to Krisak. Krisak lays one off the boards, but is intercepted at center ice. Lakers were off sides, but they had to tag up and did. Now Gaston tries to work it up the boards. Gaston and Krisak battling against the glass. Comes loose for Tolinen. Tolinen with some fancy footwork. Accelerates through. Gains the zone with some authority, and he'll take a whack at it and plays it. Goal! Essentially, that's Jackson Tolinen just saying, yeah, I can take this thing coast to coast. It's a man amongst boys right there. Goal number 4 for the Sabres against the Lakers comes off the stick of Jackson Tolinen, who put it low and hard to the far post. 9:50 remaining here in this second period. Next lineup for the Sabres, it is Nelson, Yzerman, and Heilman. And Dornbos and Radke back on D. Dornbos looks for options, tries to get it to Heilman, but instead it puts a shot on that. Now Heilman grabs the rebound. Here comes Radke, stretch pass to Heilman. Heilman gets it in deep. Nelson will chase, gets to it first, behind the net. Gets it loose for Yzerman. Yzerman puts it back down for Nelson. Nelson looks at his options. He tries to put it out front, but it comes ahead to Radke. Radke back down to Nelson. Back out to Radke. Radke's shot through traffic. Finds Nelson, and he'll shoot from a sharp angle. Now comes to Heilman. Heilman will take a sharp angle shot. Loose in front, and is finally gathered up with 8:57 remaining here in this second period. Sabres will get an offensive zone draw after a flurry of shots. No second period shots so far for the Sabres, or for the Lakers. Sawyer's shot gets blocked on the way in, comes out to the point for Radke. He moves it down low for O'Neal. O'Neal moves it to Davis. Davis to Sawyer. Sawyer gets it to O'Neal, who is crashing the net. They lift it high off the boards, and Sawyer holds it in the zone. Now comes over to Davis. Sabers doing a great job of keeping the Lakers in the zone. Icing is waved off. Reinhardt gets to it first. Now Radke, working from behind his own net, will skate the puck out. Moves it ahead for Sawyer. They roll a shot in on Avery. Will they say that was a shot on net? Radke with a stretch pass to Sawyer. Radke springs Sawyer, and Sawyer walking in, tries to cut across the middle, leaves it out front, and the net is off. And so, although there was a scoring chance there for the Sabers, 8:01 remaining here in this second period. Sabers will have an offensive zone draw. Risky, but good reward there on that Radke stretch pass to Sawyer. It did count that shot, so the Lakers have recorded a shot here in the second period. Now it's Krisak, Schmitz, and Carlson out. Gaston and Tolanen back on D. Gaston gets it over to Tolanen. Tolanen with the game's 4th goal. Leaves it for Gaston. Gaston looks up ice, gets it to Schmitz. Schmitz takes a big shot as he moves the puck ahead. Krisak into the zone. Krisak backhands it out front. That pass intercepted. Gets intercepted by Carlson. And Gaston tries to loft it in the far corner, but the Lakers glove it to themselves, and they're in the other direction. The Lakers will just dump it in. Gaston gets to it first, lays it off the boards for Schmitz. Schmitz reverses directions. Cross-ice pass, comes out of the zone. Now the Lakers were definitely offsides there. Didn't matter there, but because Krisak gets it and springs Carlson. Carlson walking in, and he'll shoot. That one goes off the pad. Reinhardt holds the puck in the zone, but then goes off Krisak's skates to center ice, where they get it over to Gaston. They feather one across. They get it down low, where Reinhardt picks it up, rolls off his stick. Now to Krisak. Krisak will skate it himself. Gets the puck into the zone. Carlson chasing for it behind the net. Turns around. Hurst there to break it up. Now Hurst with the chance. Feeds that out front for Carlson. Loose puck there. Puck wraps around the boards. Dornbos will get to it first. Pass out front. Reinhardt takes it out of danger's way. Taps it ahead for himself, and here comes Fletcher Reinhardt. Don't give that kid some open space. Now it's Dornbos and Heilman back. Lakers missed their pass. Hurst taps it ahead for Nelson. Nelson into the zone, puts on the brakes. Nice stick check there by Dornbos. Frees the puck, comes loose down behind the net, where Nelson picks it up. Nelson gets it onto the tape of Hurst. Hurst looks up ice, feeds it ahead for Heilman. Heilman crisscrosses his way into the offensive zone. Puck wraps around the boards, picked up by Radke. Radke tries to backhand feed it to Heilman in the zone. Eventually gets its way there, but the Lakers clear it all the way down. And that is icing on the Lakers, so 5:08 remaining here in the second period. Sabres have an offensive zone draw. Davis, Sawyer, O'Neill, Radke, and Tolanen. Davis to take the draw. Lakers will try to escape out the near side, and they do. Radke last man back. They feed that one across, but to no avail. And we got the arm in the air, and they're going to call a hook on Davis. So 4:53 remaining here in the second period. Sabres with a 4-goal lead. They're going to go on the penalty kill on the 2-minute minor for hooking assigned to Cole Davis. Penalty killers out for the Sabers are O'Neill, Radke, Reinhardt, and Sawyer. O'Neill to take the draw. Gets it ahead for Sawyer. Sawyer will get it to center ice. Splits the D, gets it to himself. Forehand, or backhand forehand. Goes just wide. Radke at the top of the zone. Wraps it around the boards, but that was pretty hard. The Lakers will start from behind their own net. Lakers into the zone. Reinhardt, stick check, stick lift, battles for it. Shot in on Avery, and he hasn't seen much action. That's only his second shot of the period, but is equal to the task. 4:14 remaining, a minute 21 left in the Saber penalty kill. They'll get 4 fresh penalty killers out. The next penalty kill unit up for the Sabers is Schmitz, Carlson, Tolanen, and Gaston. Schmitz to take the draw. Comes out to the point. Lakers, D to D pass, shot through traffic, and right into the glove of Logan Avery. Same 4 penalty killers out for the Sabres. That one ran about 7 seconds off, so a minute 14 left in the penalty kill. That one pops up high, bounces out to the point. Lakers glove it to themselves. They're going to try to move it cross ice. Puck goes down low. Back behind the net is Tolanen. Tolanen gets tied up. Cross ice pass. And the Lakers fumble it out of the zone. They'll have to regroup. They enter the zone cleanly. Onto the stick of Tolanen. Tolanen lays it off the glass, and it does slip out to center ice. Carlson taps it ahead. Now Schmitz challenging for it. And he'll run that puck into the corner. 30 seconds remaining in the penalty kill. Shot in, goes just wide. Shot through traffic. Avery saw it and was able to cover. 3:07 remaining here in the period. 15 seconds left in the penalty kill. Next 4 up for the Sabres. It'll be Reinhardt, Radke, Heilman, and Nelson. Nelson will take the draw. Wins it over to Radke. Radke banks it off the boards to himself, and again is tied up. Stick battle. Skates it behind his own net, reverses directions, working from behind. He wraps it around to the point, and it's held into the zone.
Shakopee, full strength.
Now it's picked up by the Sabres through center ice. Comes out to center ice. No icing, so Lakers will have to chase it all the way down with Yzerman closing on it. Cross ice pass, intercepted by combo of Reinhardt and Yzerman. Now it's Nelson ahead for Reinhardt. Reinhardt into the zone. Nelson and Reinhardt battling against the boards. Now Heilman bodies the puck away. Radke gains the zone. And they say that they're offsides, and so that's pretty awkward because pretty sure he touched it in the zone without a whistle. But that's all right. Stretch pass by the Lakers, misses all targets, and they wave it off. Not sure why there. Here's Davis. Spins back the other direction. Here's Cole Davis. Stretch pass, gets intercepted. He was looking for Heilman, who was sitting high. Loose puck out front, averted by Avery. Puck comes around the boards behind. Radke reverses directions, gets it ahead before Heilman. Heilman gets pinched off the puck. Now it's Cole Davis battling for it in the corner with Reinhardt there to help. Goes off of Iserman's stick and comes out to center ice. Less than a minute remaining. Iserman sticks that one into the corner while he goes off for a change. And Sabers change all 5. Nope, not all 5 because Davis is still out there. Shot blocked away by Avery. Now it's O'Neill. Taps it ahead for Sawyer. Sawyer tried to move it over to Davis. That gets intercepted at center ice. And the Lakers try to get it in deep, but Gaston intercepts it on its way down ice. Now it's ahead for O'Neill. O'Neill's walking in. O'Neill will try to step across the crease, but gets poke checked. Sabres had a couple of chances there. Comes loose for Tolanen. And we got a whistle here with 6 seconds remaining. Are they going to say that the net is off? Not sure why. It's a break for the Lakers there as one of the defensemen had dropped a stick. Krisak will take the draw with Sawyer and O'Neill. All right. That'll do it for the second period. Sabres lead 4-0 going into the second intermission. And we'll be back in about 14 minutes. Now it should be back.